Wednesday. Hi, it's Rena again. I figured I'd do a second video. Um, Actually, I was going to start talking about light and dark and etheric bodies, but I actually want to talk about clearing homes. I was asked actually to clear home this week. And I just want to make people aware of spirits in the other realms. A lot of people are fear-based. And a lot of people believe that the spirits that come into their home are dark, or they're, to get them, even if they're quite active spirits. I have a lot of issues with these ghost shows that are on TV. A lot of them. Mainly because they don't respect the spirits. A lot of them are just human beings without a body. They're not any different than you and I. And a lot of them are in a lot of pain in the astral plane. And I think it's very wrong to taunt. When I go and clear homes, I don't taunt. I think it's very wrong to taunt. I kind of see it as if you know somebody that was in a deep depression, or somebody that was suicidal, or somebody that was, just reaching out and needing help, and then you taunt that person, how would that make them feel? It's the same thing as those in spirit. I'm not saying that there isn't dark energy. I have cleared homes that haven't been able to be cleared, that have had very active energy. That was a portal, things that were not even of human form. That's a lot that has to do with the pain body and residual energy and, things that choose to be dark, because there are those things. However, the majority of those that are stuck in a space need help. Now, the reason why, they can connect to the people that are living in there is because they're fearful of them. And fear is such a a slower vibration than love. If you were to walk into a haunted home and feel nothing but love, everything would be great. How would they ever get your attention? Spirits use fear and anger to do those things so that it does affect you, and so that maybe you will pay attention to them. It's almost like I use this analogy a lot. If you were traveling and something horrible happened at home and you had to reach home and it was an emergency and you just saw somebody on the street that had a cell phone, I'd run up to that person and be like, please, I need to use your cell phone. Please let me get a hold of that person. You may even become aggressive. A lot of spirits, sometimes they do become somewhat aggressive, fearful, angry, and they put that energy out throughout the home so that in hopes that you're being empathetic, and so that you could pick up on the energy as well, because it really is a cry for help. And how human is that, really? A lot of humans do that to this day and deflect feelings as in a cry for help from the subconscious place. So I want to put it out there. I think any ghost hunter that goes out there, ghost hunter too, because I really don't. You're doing it for your own selfish reasons, and you're doing it to taunt spirits that probably need to be crossed over into the light. They want to go to the light. A lot of them do, and they're stuck. Some of them don't. Some of them you can't clear, but some of them do. So I don't know where I was really going with this, but I just kind of wanted to put it out there. I was asked to clear a home this week, and I felt some very heavy energy. Not as soon as I walked in, but very heavy energy when I went upstairs and when I went in certain areas in the home. I definitely already pick up on two spirits that are there. I actually feel that there's more. I'm not going to go into the case too much, but I just wanted to put it out there that, you know what? I've been on ghost hunts with another psychic and whatnot, and I don't like calling them out. Hey, come out. Prove yourself. You know what? They don't need to prove themselves. They're in pain. These shows and people going into mental hospitals. I mean, those people were ill. They're still stuck. If anything's going to help them cross over, it's unconditional love and that type of energy and being strong in your power. You know, if they don't want to come towards that when you are clearing a home, you know, I always say you can bring a horse to water, you can't make it drink. And it's the same thing with spirits. You can't make them cross. But sometimes if you can hold the light space and hold the light and open the portal for them, they will. I also want to say, too, that clearing homes is a very serious business. I believe if you haven't tapped into your energy and your abilities and seeing spirits on the other side and being able to open portals, I don't believe you should be messing around with it until you've gained some experience or you've gone, you know, in there and practice with somebody with your own abilities and knowing how to hold the light and the power. Some entities can be quite dark. Very much so. And if you don't own your own power and you have any fear inside of you, they can find any loopholes in your etheric field, in your auric field, in your etheric body as well. They will find loopholes and you will feel it. And you have to be very strong in your power to hold it and say, you're trying to do that. And, you know, I've had some very dark things tap into some of what my fears are, you know. Possession, for one, is one for me. I've had things tried to get into my body before because I am a channel. I do channel as well. So I've had things, and I've had to really stand in my own truth. And they get really close to you and in your face. And you can feel it. And you can feel them taunting you. And it's not fun. So please, I mean, if you are going to go clear homes and whatnot, please make sure that you do own your light very strongly and your power very strongly, and that you have a very good, clear communication with your gatekeeper, because we all have a gatekeeper. It's very different than a spirit guide. That you're in close communication with your gatekeeper, and that you're in close communication with spirits on the other side, because playing around with that energy and going in and just swishing sage around doesn't, I mean, they can attach as well to you, and they can attach to, and I'm not trying to put fear or anything like that, and I'm not saying for people not to practice. I think it's wonderful. I think it's awesome. I think people should really be practicing and should be really putting it out there and going and doing this work. But make sure that you are strong in self, and please make sure that you are able to have clear communication with spirit, and that you're able to hear, and you're able to speak, and you're able to open the light, and you can really feel them and know what they're doing, communicate with them. I mean, a lot of my clearings, I'm having a conversation with the person. A lot of people, I mean, when they walk through the clearings with me, they're kind of like, it's kind of quiet, because I'm actually closing my eyes and having an actual conversation with them. You know, I ask them, who on the other side do you need to see, so that I can pull and ask my gatekeeper to pull those spirits from the other side into the tunnel and into the light, so that when it opens, you know, I had this one woman that I cleared. She's so beautiful. I even got a date with that one. That was up when I was living in Owen Sound. She, 1889 or something like that. But she attached to the sun in the room. She was waiting for her children. When I opened up the portal, her children were there. And when she saw them, she had total awareness that she had died, total awareness that she had to, this was not her son that she was attaching to at all. So, I mean, it was a very powerful moment, very powerful for me, and I felt her cross over. And when she crossed over and went into the light, she actually came back really quick and gave me a hug and thanked me. And I thought, wow, this is why I'm supposed to be doing this work. It's definitely why I'm supposed to be doing this, why everyone should be doing this work. It is the most fulfilling work, to help those in spirit, and to help those that are here, to help the spirit in general. Anyway, so I just wanted to put that out there. I'm really not trying to come off as righteous. A lot of people think that I'm righteous. I'm not. I really do own my power. I do. I know my abilities. I know what I'm here to do. So I want to help others. You know, I don't mind helping others clear homes. I don't mind helping and teaching people how to own their own abilities. I think everybody really should. But if you're going to be clearing homes, please make sure that you are very strong in yourself and your abilities and how you communicate. The home that I walked into, at first I thought it was two, but I heard a lot of whispering, like, and they hid from me. A dark will hide from light. So I find that too when I walk into the homes. They scurry. They scurry. But they can't hide from light for long. So that's what I wanted to say, was to respect spirit as well. Respect, if you're going on a ghost hunt or whatnot, really think twice about what these people are doing and when they're calling spirits and energies out. Show yourself, prove yourself. Why do they need to do that? Would you ever say that to another human being? Just because that they are in the spiritual realm doesn't make them any different than you, just because you are incarnated on earth. We are still just all spirits. We're all still just energy, no matter your form. So do the same respect. And please, please, if you ever, see someone doing that to a spirit, call them out on it. It's not nice. Like, I'm sorry, if I was stuck in my pain in the astral plane, and I couldn't find the light, and I there's this one person in this house that, oh my God, every time she walks into the kitchen, I can tip the glass over. She'll freak out. She knows I'm there. That's a sign that she can see me. Maybe she can help me. Maybe she can get somebody to help me. But then if she gets somebody to come in and be like, oh, call yourself out, that's going to piss me off. And maybe I would play in it too, because spirits that are stuck in that plane are also slower vibrating in their emotions and are very quick for fear and anger. Very hard to see outside of their fog, to see the light. So just the word to the wise, and just, play safe. Be nice to those in spirit as well, and compassionate. Own your power. Stand in your truth. Be strong. Don't let close up your etheric, your auric body and your etheric. They're two different things. So make sure that you have no loopholes. We still have some loopholes, but make sure that, if they get into one of those loopholes while you're clearing a home, you know how to handle it. And you know that you're not going to go to a fear-based place. That's all I want to say. Have a great night. Take care. Love and light.